Excuse me, my good samurai?
Who are you?
Please forgive my intrusion. Good sir, my name is Yuen Usui. And if it's not too forward, may I ask yours?
Raizo. Kurima. Retainer to the daimyo. What do you want?
A fair question. I happen to run an odd job service in the area.
Is that so?
Yes. Workers of all trades, operating at your convenience. Or, to put it simply, it's a group of all-purpose laborers.
I see. So what does a man like you want with me?
Rumor has it that a stern-looking samurai has been loitering around here recently, much in the same way as the legendary Saito Musashibo Benkei. Understandably, the locals were growing concerned, so they hired me to look into the matter. I do wonder why someone with the breeding to identify themselves on request would be sleeping under a bridge, rather than, say, at an inn? My guess would be that you have cause to avoid prying eyes.
I killed a man.
Oh, that sounds dangerous.
You don't seem surprised.
If anything, it only raises more questions. This place is too haphazard for someone to hide away in, especially if they're an oathbreaker.
That's not it. I was ordered to kill them, so I had no choice. As a retainer, it's my sworn duty to dispose of threats and traitors.
Then your being here makes even less sense. Your actions were perfectly within the law, so why are you avoiding people by hiding under a bridge? All that's left for you to do is return home with your head held high.
It's not that simple. I knew him. He was someone important to me, and I killed him all the same. Even if I didn't have a choice, I can't go back and face those who knew him.
So that's it. Despite a job well done, you're unable to return home, and instead hide away here. A tragedy to be sure, but not one unfamiliar to samurai. However, I doubt you'll find a way out of your melodrama if you insist on lurking down here.
You're right. I'm done hiding. It's funny. I've been such a fool, but it's only after talking with you that I was able to see it.
That's one of the many services I offer.
Thank you for your help.
I hope you have a safe journey back home.
Please tell whoever hired you they won't have to worry about Benkei anymore.
Kurima! Glad we found you!
An escort? That's odd for Lord Matsumine.
I must say, you did an outstanding job with Hirata. Killing your future father-in-law and all his men was no small task, and you did it single-handedly!
Regardless of our relationship, he was the one who sullied his hands with the opium trade. I did what needed to be done.
What an impressive display of loyalty. I know Lord Matsumine would be thrilled. And now the only thing that's left for you to do is to perform one last duty.
What's this?
You still have no idea what's going on? I guess you really are as stupid as you are loyal.
It's not anything personal. There's just no use for someone like you anymore.
Why do this?
Ask Hirata about it when you see him in the afterlife. I'm sure he'd be more than happy to get you up to speed.
Jump for it. If you don't want to die, then hurry up and do it.
What the hell was that?
Don't worry about it. There's no way he could have survived.
That's right. And we should report as much to Lord Matsumine.
Agreed.
Jeez, you sure took your time. Just so you know, if you're dead, that's on you. Hup. The samurai's awake.
So you're the one who saved me.
I told you I run an odd job service. One of them was saving you. Though, that's not all we do. For instance, I produce makie lacquerware.
Who are you? What is this?
This is a business. One that makes it easy to learn certain things about the Nagasaki underworld. Things a retainer like you wouldn't know. For example, someone in your clan is selling opium, and not only that, but they've been making secret deals with the English merchants to bring in said opium. You were told that this man was your father-in-law, Hirata Genshin. In truth, he was leading the investigation into the seller's identity.
That can't be!
I know this is hard to hear, but it's true. Which would mean that the person who lied to you, the person who ordered you to kill Hirata in the first place, is the true mastermind behind the opium deal. The chief financial officer of the Satsuma clan, Jonoshin Matsumine. Hirata had been closing in on Matsumine. It was only a matter of time before he could expose him. I imagine this left him quite vexed when he died.
Why? Why did you save me?
Would you have preferred it if we had left you to die on the side of the road?
Of course! I let myself be tricked! I killed my fiancé's father! How can you expect anyone to live with that kind of shame?
As it stands, Matsumine will come out of all of this unscathed. He's won. And you're just going to let that happen?
Huh, that got his attention.
There won't be much you can do given your injuries. But we could use your help. The truth is, Hirata had hired us. We were to act as a contingency in case he met with an untimely death. Since that has unfortunately come to pass, it's time for us to step in and finish his mission. To do this, we need the layout of Matsumine's estate, as well as a guide to get us into Satsuma and navigate the town surrounding Surumaru Castle. We want a local, someone who knows the estate and is familiar with the region. That's it. That's our plan, and that's why we need your help. Are you willing to give it?
Please understand, this won't make up for what I've done. But still...
Are you sure? I am. To think she lost her father and her groom at once like that. And now she's all by herself.
She's a complete mess. You should have seen her at the funeral. She looked terrible.
Oh, that poor sweet girl.
I know you're worried, but this plan only works if everyone thinks you're dead.
I understand. It doesn't change anything. I couldn't face her right now anyway. These are storehouses, and the stables are over here. The service entrance isn't well protected, but it's farther away from the main building.
You can ignore them. Please continue.
Right here. This is the main entrance. It's heavily guarded, but there are blind spots. A small group could sneak in and take them all by surprise. That's the best way to get this done without drawing too much attention.
What about if Matsumine tries to run? I assume there are hidden exits throughout.
That won't be an issue. He has complete faith in his guards. He would never try to flee.
Fair enough. Now all we need to do is wait. We make our move at nightfall. It'd be best if you stayed behind. If you were more recovered, things would be different, but as it stands, we'd be reckless to involve you further. I'm sorry.
News of Hirata's death has spread like wildfire throughout the castle. It's all anyone is talking about. People can't get over him being murdered by his son-in-law.
Now that your position is secure, my lord, nothing can stop you from taking over Nagasaki.
It's all thanks to Kurima and his outstanding sense of duty. I doubt anyone else could have done a better job.
I couldn't agree more. I'll admit I had reservations at first. The only thing that man's good at is the sword. But where I saw a fool, you saw an opportunity.
Bull-headed swordsmen like him aren't hard to manipulate. The trick is to give them enough rope and they'll hang themselves.
Well said, Lord Matsumine. Why waste your time dirtying your own hands when a fool's work just as well?
That's true. Now he's stuck with Hirata berating him forever in the afterlife.
You shall repent.
Didn't he say there weren't any secret passages?
He did make a point of assuaging my concerns about them. He's outfoxed us.
Jonoshin Matsumine. If you wish to explain yourself, do so now. So be it.
And there he goes. I wouldn't be surprised if this was his plan from the beginning.
You're telling me that samurai played us into doing all that dirty work so he could swoop in and kill the old man himself?
It would appear so.
We let this guy poach our target out from under us. How the hell are we supposed to explain this to the chapel?
Who cares? The job got done, and regardless of how, we still need to ring the bell.
That we do. Neo?
Yeah.
Yui? No, Yui. Please. I still have so much to atone for. Yui! Yui!